What's going on, y'all? I just decided to drop in here and actually discuss some of the things because I keep getting a lot of comments. And let's see, because I can't see the chat. Hold on. And I want to be looking down periodically, but you know I'm driving. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm driving. So hey, what's up, allegedly? What's going on? Hey, Jay. But y'all know I'm driving, so I'll be double timing, but I'm pretty much paying attention to the road more so. But a lot of conversation about shows and things that have actually been canceled and dropped, and I'm seeing a lot of comments and other videos and stuff, and I've been getting emails on shows that I literally dropped. It's amazing to me because when I was doing the videos, people weren't watching the videos. So that's why I decided to drop the show. But there was more of a response when I didn't do the videos. But I made the decisions, and I'm kind of going to stick on them. I'm not going to do reviews for All-Stars, RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 6 anymore. I'm watching the show, and I am not going to review. But, you know, whenever we're live, just like doing lives, we could definitely discuss those things, but I'm not going to dedicate myself to doing those shows. I'm just not going to do it. That's the decision that I actually made. Have and have nots. Come on, y'all. I gave up on have and have nots. It's been 2 or 3 seasons. I gave up on that. Sisters, I'm not going to go back to Sisters. So that show, I actually I stuck my head in there earlier in the week, and I actually watched 2 episodes, and I couldn't believe I made it through the 2 episodes. It hasn't gotten any better. So when folks were like, oh, you gotta go back because it's so much better. No, it's not. No, it is not. It's no better than it was. I still was like, ugh. And that was the issue. Well, I actually stopped watching Sisters. You know, with Rue, I'm still watching, but I just am not reviewing. But with Sisters, I had to let them go. What about Love and Marriage Huntsville? I was never on Love and Marriage Huntsville. So no, I don't even have an interest in that. I was never doing that. I'm not actually picking up any shows. And I get that. I've heard that Love in Huntsville a couple times, but no, I was never watching that. So no, I'm not going to pick that up. But let's go ahead. I'm going to go on and I'm going to talk about, I got a lot of people that kept asking me about reviewing the last episode of Have and Have Nots. And that didn't make sense to me. I did go in and I did watch it. I watched it for the sole purpose, if it was really good, if he actually pulled it off and it was really good, that I would have probably had something to say about it, but it wasn't good. It wasn't good. That last episode of, hold on, let me fix this. Hold on, y'all. Okay, there we go. Y'all crazy. Sorry about that. That last episode was awful. It was awful, and we can go ahead and talk about it, but it ain't no review. I'm not doing no review because one, the storylines were horrible. The storylines had fallen off. Some storylines people were wanting him to go back to, he didn't go back to them. So it would have just been what, a 10-minute video of me dragging Tyler. I ain't trying to get into it with Tyler like that. I really ain't. I mean, it really ain't about nothing. The only thing that there is to know about Have and Have Nots is that everybody died at the end. What you need a whole review of that for? You need me to talk for 17, 18 minutes about that? The fact that everybody died except for Hannah? Are you serious right now? And that's how I actually ended up falling off of Have and Have Nots, because I felt like I had gotten to a point where I felt like I was creating content to make content. That ain't what I do as a reviewer. I'm reviewing the content that Tyler has created, and he was leaving me nothing to talk about. When I turned on the camera and sat in front of the camera and I caught myself doing a review, and 7 minutes into me talking, I was done talking about the show, that's when I let go of the have and have-nots, because that didn't make any sense to me. At no time should I be able to get through a 1-hour show reviewing in 7 minutes. That makes absolutely no sense. There's no point in me even creating a thumbnail for a video that is 7 minutes long about an hour-long show. Now, if I'm getting on here explaining something to you all that happened, like if it was an in my travel situation or a piece of celebrity gossip for 7 minutes, by all means. But an hour-long show, a review in 7 minutes, no, not me. I'm not that fella. So I refuse to waste my time on some mess like that. And that is a waste of time. It was very frustrating. And I just wasn't going to continue being on every week dragging Tyler. I'm not, I mean, come on. I got more respect for him than to really just literally sit and drag him every week for what? Keep saying the same thing over and over. He need to hire writers. He need to hire writers. He need to hire writers. Okay, we think that he needs to hire writers. How many times are you going to say that? You know what I mean? So I just left it alone. I left it alone. And for a while, I actually did watch the show. But then there came a point when I had to let the show go. I just literally stopped watching because it was just, you know, it was just more of the same. It just got boring. So I let it go. Sisters just always got that. Just after the first season, I just couldn't do no more. When I tried to lead into season 2, I couldn't get through. I did the first episode. I started into the second episode and I couldn't go no more. Like I said earlier in the week, I pulled it up and it was like a soap opera. How am I able to come back a whole season later and jump right in with no knowledge of what's going on and jump right back in and still understand what's going on? That ain't saying that it's such good writing. That's saying that ain't a goddamn thing happened since I left. So no, I don't need to do that at all. And then again, I don't know about with Rue, truly. People weren't watching. I don't know if it's, you know, I'll take the blame. It's not that the show's not good. The show is good, but I think it's my version of the review. The way I review the show is not working for what's going on with the show right now. The show is on Paramount Plus, and I think a lot of people, I think a lot of folks just refused to get Paramount. And I'm not one of the reviewers that shows you pictures of, I don't do recaps. I do a review. I talk about what stuck out for me. So I don't go blow by blow with everything. You can't really watch my review and get what you get from watching the show. You could sit in my review and have a discussion with me about what you saw. But if you didn't see it, then you couldn't follow my review. So in that case, I'll take the blame. I'll take the blame for it. But that's my recipe. That's the way I do reviews. My reviews are more of a conversation about what I saw and what stuck out to me. I don't do showing you photos of every outfit, showing you that I don't do that. That's not what I do. So I'll take the blame for that, but I ain't going no further with it. That's all that's to that. Yeah. But as far as the Tyler, what I got from it was that basically he kind of gave into the promise that all the characters had. And that's what I saw. Every character got what people warned them about. And that was very Tyler Perry-esque. It was very lazy. It was very lazy and kind of petty. I mean, every last one of them. Every last one of them. That, like, Benny. You told Benny, if you don't stop running around with these women, it was like all that, like, it was these little lessons. It was like a whole church thing for me, is how I felt. I felt like it was, oh, here goes Tyler beating him over the head with good versus bad, and you should do what you're told to do. We've said to Benny 9 million times, if you don't stop playing around with these women, you're going to have these problems. Boom. Here goes Benny with a woman that shows up with a baby. He don't even remember her. Somebody he done screwed in a club or somewhere and don't remember she got a baby. And then he gets killed literally by screwing one of the little mobsters, his girlfriend. Ain't that the lessons that Hannah been telling them? Leave these women alone. So the messing with the women was his demise. Candace, well, let me hold that. The whole thing with Candace, I didn't buy that. As much hell as Candace has raised over time, Jim Cryer dropped Candace in a pool, in a tub of water with one arm tied behind his back. Come on. Again, she got her lesson. Hannah told her, stop messing with that man and his money. Leave that man alone. Leave that man alone. Leave that man. And the man killed her. Veronica, somebody gonna get you one day. She walked out the door and they shot her. Jeffrey, keep making mistakes and keep on doing the same dumb stuff with the boys and gets blown up. Along with his dad and his boyfriend, all get blown up. How many times David been blown up? Didn't David get blown up right along with Erica and didn't die? But now when he walked out the room with Jeffrey, he get blown up and he dies. Come on, Tyler. Stop it. And somebody just goes and just hangs. Just that old rough chick just goes into jail and they put her in the cell and she just go in there and hang Catherine. Really? Really? Just like that. Everybody watching, everybody in the cell, ain't nobody saying nothing. She just take her, just stretch her out, just strangle her and hang her. I said, really? It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. It was completely ridiculous. And then, truly, I saw where they wrote up and they said that Hannah was going to, somebody was going to die, that it was going to be Hannah and Jim was going to be in a knockdown drag out to the death. And that was the thing that really made me watch. And it was so fast and it was so quick and it was so corny. And she hit him with the car and she killed Jim. Just like that. No, just real quick. And then she was losing her mind. I said, well, wait until she finds out that Benny's dead. She gonna really be in the crazy house. So that child, I didn't. Nope, that just didn't work for me. It didn't work for me. And again, like I said, now see, you see how fast I just, there you go. All my people who've been asking me for a review of the have and the have-nots, the final episode, there you go. There's the review for the final episode. That's how I felt about it. And that's why I didn't create a whole video for it, because what did I just wrap that up in what, 5-6 minutes? I'm not doing a whole, like, really playing a game with you all. Like, oh yeah, this is a review. I ain't doing that. That ain't what I do. That's corny. That's why I left the show in the first place. It's not enough nuts and bolts to make anything of. 5-6 minute conversation. That doesn't even, child. I think more of you all than that to sound and call that a review. But yeah, there's the discussion. Those are my feelings on it. I thought it was pathetic. I thought it was pathetic. I didn't care for it at all. But yeah, so that's that. That's what I had to say about that. Period. Period. So, what are you all got going on? Are you still going to do the Oval? I gave up the Oval how long ago, y'all? Come on now. No. I watched that, and it was the same exact thing. I watched 2 episodes of that earlier this week, and I not only, because see, I was trying to watch the Oval. Still, remember I told y'all when I gave up doing the reviews, I was still watching. I gave up. I have slipped off from watching myself, getting back reacclimated, and I said maybe I'll be able to jump in to the Oval when the new season started. I watched the first episode of the new, whatever it is, and then I went back 1 episode, and I decided that I don't even want to see no more of that. I don't want to see no more of that. That Oval is tired. It's tired. It done went all the way left. I said, no, I don't want to see no more of that. I ain't sitting through that. That Oval's tired. That never started, bruh. Because Sisters was such a letdown that I definitely wasn't messing with bruh. And what's the other one? Yeah, like I said, I dropped the Oval. Oh, and the thing about the Rackadooshies, I definitely wasn't messing with that. That was complete garbage. I tried it. I fell off from that way back in the beginning. And I couldn't. I didn't even go back far enough to find out what they did to Gene. I couldn't. It didn't even hold my interest enough to go back far enough to find out what they did to Jane. I literally was able to sit through the 2 episodes I sat through because I wanted to see how it so happened that the first lady, finally got to sleep with Priscilla's husband. And it was like, child. I was like, yeah, okay. Hey, Monk Chip. But yeah, I mean, I got other shows that I'm actually watching. It's just, those were just, I ain't making up nothing. I ain't got time. If it doesn't hold my interest, then that means there's nothing to talk about. So I'm not suffering through any more shows. I'm not doing it. Yeah, but the way I actually do reviews, it requires me to be entertained. So, because I don't just tell you, okay, this happened in the show and then that happened in the show, and that ain't what I'm doing. I'm not telling you the show. I'm explaining to you what I enjoyed about the show, and what shocked me about the show. So the way I do reviews requires me to be entertained. If I'm not entertained, I'm not doing it. Nope. That's why I didn't do none of them spinoff shows from Love and Hip Hop. Them little spinoffs, that little family reunion. I'm watching Making a Cut, but I'm not reviewing. Yeah, I'm not reviewing it. I'm watching it though. It was good. It was pretty good. That little double elimination situation was like, oh, okay, y'all. But no, I'm not going to review it. I wish you were reviewing Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. It's good this season. Yeah, see, I could never get into them that deeply. They've always been one that I kind of just, would you say Capricorn? To my heart. Yeah, Beverly Hills was one that I always just dipped my hand in and looked at. My mom watched them back in the day. She stopped watching them, but I just kind of dipped my hand in. I used to like New Jersey when way back in the day. I used to like New Jersey, and then I kind of was over, them. New Jersey used to be really good back in the day when Teresa was flipping the table over and all that kind of carrying on, but I never actually picked it up as a show. But I am actually doing, I'm still doing BET Presents the Encore. Love the Encore. The Encore is good, so I'm definitely on that. I am still doing, I'm doing Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I'm doing Real Housewives of Potomac, naturally. I am doing American Horror Stories. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. That is a toss-up. I know a lot of people were feeling the kind of way about American Horror Stories. All I can say with that is they're giving us something to hold us over till August 25th when the real American Horror Story comes back. And an American Horror Story, I'm going to talk about it in Kitchen Table Talk whenever I do that this week. But it's got to do with mermaids and water and all of this kind of thing. So it's definitely going to be very interesting because the whole thing of mermaids is, I don't know if you know about mermaids, but mermaids are very interesting. People think they are just pretty and they sing. No, not really. That's not what mermaid, that's the Little Mermaid. But real mermaids are more like Siren, if you ever seen the show Siren. So I am sure Ryan Murphy is going to let us have it with that. But I think it has something to do with aliens too. So I'll have to really sit on my hands with that part. But mermaids and aliens is what I'm getting. I'm like, child, how is he getting ready to mix this? But I can wait to see it. But it's starting August 25th. And then for this episode by episode of American Horror Stories, with the whole Twilight Zone feel, I am so here for it. I really, really like it. I do like it. The last episode involves something that I can't stand, which is zombies. I can't stand zombies, but I did like the episode. I still like the episode. It was good. No, I can't stand zombies, child. Zombies get on my nerves. But these zombies wasn't moving slow, child. They was fucking me. They was fucking you up quick. And if you didn't move quick, you were getting it, honey. So, it was pretty good. But again, and that's on FX on Hulu. So that's another one where there are a lot of streaming services. There are a lot. And I keep finding myself, I just do it and I don't complain, but there's a lot of streaming services. I got a lot of auto pays every month in addition to my cable bill. It really is a lot. When you really sit down and look at your bills, it's a lot. I got Disney Plus, I got Paramount Plus, I got Hulu, I have Netflix Prime, I have what else? Disney, Paramount, Hulu. I think there's one more. But yeah, a lot. And Netflix. I got Netflix. So, it's a lot. It's a lot. It really is. You look back and really your cable, what do you really watch on cable? You don't really watch nothing on cable. Yeah, Amazon Prime, I got Amazon Prime. So yeah. And child, look, and Disney Plus. That's the other one. And Disney be socking it to you, baby. When you paying for Disney Plus and turn around and then the movies with the little premiere thing, baby, they got me real good with Cruella, honey, with that $30. It was good though. The movie Cruella was good. Baby, she was bragging. I enjoyed Cruella. Wonder Woman was a complete letdown. Wonder Woman 1984. That was a letdown. But yeah, it's a lot. So I understand where people are not grabbing hold to some of the stuff. That's why I said what I said about the whole RuPaul thing. I understand the numbers being down a little bit and people maybe just saying, look, I'm not doing that for Ru, especially with the fact that Ru is not completely gone from VH1. Ru is All Stars are on Paramount. But to my knowledge, the regular RuPaul Drag Race is coming right back on VH1. So some people just made a decision, like, I'm not paying for that. I understand it. I do understand it. But again, my style of review will not help you if you haven't seen anything on RuPaul. We can only discuss. I can't lay the show out for you, pretty much. I do real well with giving you, explaining a situation to you, but if you want to see pictures of the outfits and all, nah, that's not what I do. It's not what I do, sorry. What's that proverbial one? Yes, I'm Team Trinity Bonet. Trinity's doing real well. She's doing really well. Child, that last little, there's a little conversation about Miss Sonique Kenny and whether or not she should have won the lip sync battle. Child, I've never been all of that over Sonique. Sonique is just kind of there, which is what she's always been for me. She's just there. She's pretty and she's trans. So, and she got body now. So she got all that going on for her. And she does that backflip into a straddle. Maybe that's her zhuzh. So that's pretty much all you're going to get from Sonique. I've never been like gung-ho over Sonique. She cool. So if it was a battle, when you do that battle between her and Manila, it's like, what are we really doing? Because Manila don't really sell sex siren. That's not Manila's thing. I live for Manila, Luzon. But sex siren just ain't her. That's not what she does. So I wasn't surprised that Sonique walked away victorious with that. I wasn't surprised because the outfit was serious, honey. And we're talking about doing dirty Christina Aguilera. That's completely sex siren. So yeah, that didn't shock me that she won that battle. But I tell y'all all the time, I always run into that little thing when it comes to the lip sync for your life or your legacy or whatever the situation is on RuPaul. I always run into that thing of, is this a gymnast meet or what are we doing? It always seems the more flips and tricks that you do, the more sure you are for a win. But whatever. Sometimes people don't even do they don't even be singing. They just be doing flips, child. They be flipping over. Hey, get it how you live, child. Potomac is really good though. Now y'all got to get into Potomac. Potomac got a whole lot going on. They got a new girl, Mia. Mia's messy as hell. So Potomac's going to be very interesting. Very interesting. So Married to Medicine has wrapped, so no more of that. And it's so funny. Y'all know I love Married to Medicine, but I was pretty tired. Like this is, I think, the first time that I was really like, okay, enough, Andy. I am tired. Like, I'm literally tired of the girls now. Put them back in the basement. I've had it. I've literally had it with them. That reunion did not need to be 3 parts at all. At all. Say, Potomac, you got done with them at Drag Me, Monique. Well, they kept it going for a whole season. That was interesting. Drag me, you gonna drag me? Girl, she gave her, not only am I gonna drag you, but hit you upside your head a couple times too, honey. I said, ooh, okay. Beat her all upside her head. She's still talking stuff. She must have hit her hard enough though, because she's still talking trash. I said, girl, you don't learn, honey. You got a hard head, sis. You got a hard head, mama, because she done banged you all up top of your shit, honey. Monique warned her. She did. She did. She did, Eddie. You said she got a real hard head. Child. Wait, now my last review is so funny. Child, they was reading me down in my comments because the whole review I kept calling Chris Michael, child. They said, now you got down. They said, now mother, child. You got to stop mixing up the white husbands. I said, child, don't y'all do me like that. Because I don't even do the color thing like that. And y'all know, don't do me like that. But I did keep calling Chris Michael. Child, poor thing. And I like Chris. Y'all know I like Chris. Chris got a little with him, honey. I like Chris better than I like Candace. Go figure. But I do. I like Chris. But I have to apologize when I do my next review because I sure called him Michael. And y'all know I don't even like Michael with his ridiculous self. Can't stand him. Him and his wife can go on about their business. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. Some of my shows are down, like I said, because I dropped some stuff. But it gives me more time to do some of the other things that I'm doing. And that's what I'm doing. I'm actually redirecting that energy to other things. So I will definitely be doing that. And my other shows are coming back. So we got some other stuff coming back. By all means, like I said, the 25th of August for the real AHS. James, you seem to be on a long trip. Not that long. Yeah, I'm leaving behind, L. Don't ever do Chris like that again. I'm gonna try not to. I said I'm gonna apologize to him. He probably will never see it, but I'm gonna apologize when I do my review this Sunday. I'm gonna apologize to Chris. I'll apologize to him. God, and he probably will be like, don't worry about it, because he knows good and well Chris is cute. Michael not cute at all. Chris got swag. Michael don't. Chris ain't running around grabbing nobody's butts or lusted after Juan. So he know what's up. Child, you know that's in our 52 bridges in this city, child. I was live with you all. That's why I went the other way around, so I didn't have to go through the tunnel. Because if I had to go through the tunnel, it was just going to be a wrap. That was going to be a whole situation. Y'all have been like, now, James, really did you have to take us through the tunnel? Child, y'all ain't want no parts of that tunnel up here in the Pittsburgh, honey. You know, we got a couple of tunnels here and there, honey. They're lucky down there in D.C. that they ain't got but one tunnel, honey. And you don't never have to go through it if you don't want to. It'd be in your best interest not to. Yes, go on, honey. Leave that alone. Woo! The shade. The shade of it all, honey. It's gone, honey. Well, okay. Well, good evening, honey. Welcome to the West End, honey. Anyway. Hey, GM Ashley. What'd you say? Oh, one drunken... Not one drunken wide tunnel, honey. Okay? With soot around the entrance, honey. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You don't want none of that. You don't want none of that. D, be nice. Be nice. See, we was having a nice live. Here y'all go. Bullshit. Y'all let it get me into trouble. Y'all ain't satisfied unless somebody's cussing me out. cussing and fussing and carrying on. Hopefully I won't lose my reception going up this way. I'm trying to remember if there's dead zones up this way. There might be though. But anyway, whatever. We rolling. We rolling. So I'm trying to think, what else did I see that I was going to chatter with you all about? Of course, I know about Frankie. Y'all know about that, about Keisha Cole's mom. That was really sad. That old Frankie transitioned on her birthday, child. That was rough. That was rough. What the hell is that? Now, child, it's July. Tell me why that house looked like they was decorated up for Halloween. See, it's too much. The Lil Nas X video. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'm going to go into real detail about that on KTTL, honey. Listen, I may actually come and do KTTL. Shit, I might do it later on the night. That Lil Nas X. Child, he's trolling again, as usual. But that's his brand, honey. That's what he does. He's trolling the kids again and leaving the folks upset, honey. Upset. But he's making a point. He's making a point. He is attacking toxic masculinity and basically turning the mirror on it and laughing at it, honey. And it's funny. It's really funny. And I did see that some folks was feeling some type of way about it. Really feeling a way. They felt away. So I don't know why y'all feel like that, child. Calm down. It's gonna be okay. Up there, I said, look at them dancing, honey. Naked as you want to be, honey. Go on with yourself. Go on with yourself. But yeah, we'll go into more detail about that. And Normani, her video as well. Her video is definitely worth talking about. Though it's been done. You know, what she did has been done. But it's pretty. It was pretty. It's a pretty video. So we'll definitely talk about that some more as well. What'd you say? Dripping wet, naked as you please. They were. They was in that shower, baby. And I said, I thought about that when I said, oh, and there you was, standing there in the bathroom door, dripping wet, naked as you please, hollering to the other one to bring you a cool towel. I saw you. Oh, Nas is a mess, honey. The song is cool, though. I think the song is cool. The song's cool. Now, I'm not crazy about Normani's song, though. Her song ain't jumped out at me yet. I'm just like, eh. Yeah, I'm just like, eh. We'll see. Child, what did y'all think about Nivea packing up her stuff and walking out and leaving the house on Encore on Wednesday? Now that shocked me. That shocked me. I said, well, wait a minute. Hold on now. I was really shocked to see Nivea pick up her things and leave. Very shocked. And here's another thing for you all that's actually available now. It's out. Is Lettucey sings Nina Simone. Y'all better grab y'all a copy. It's Lettucey doing a bunch of covers of Nina Simone. She's actually touring with she has two different, she's on her own tour, her wild card tour, and she's also doing some dates where she's actually showcasing her singing Nina Simone stuff. So listen, Lettucey is doing her thing. I already got my tickets. I am going to see her in November and I cannot wait. But I'm going to the Wild Card tour. But I definitely I ordered my copy of Lettucey Sings Nina Simone. So y'all better get in, honey. Y'all better get in. Y'all know Lettucey don't play no games. None. Just singing her face off. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. I want to go and I want to see Fantasia. I have to really go check it out and see where Fantasia is going to be that's close to me. Because I really want to see her. I've never seen her live, and I think I want to do that for myself. So I need to go check that out. If any of you hear anything, please send me an email. Anything close to me, child. I know she ain't coming to Pittsburgh. Nobody ever comes to Pittsburgh, child. Because I had to go all the way to Cleveland to see Lettucey. I'm going to have to drive to Cleveland. But that's all right. Maybe I'm going to jump right up in this car, baby, and down the road I got business. Down the road I got business. Look at them making up their own rules. That's cute. She had me in tears when she sung. So I don't nobody come up. Birmingham. Yeah, it's sickening. I mean, Pittsburgh, we are like a whole city, like a whole big city. Child, people do not come here. Not the African American and the R&B acts don't come here. They don't come here. They will go as close as Cleveland, but they don't really mess around here too much. They don't. We just be having to wing it, child. Chaka Khan will be here, I think it's next month that Chaka Khan is going to be here. How far is Cleveland? 2.5 to 3 hours. It's like 2.5 to 3 hours. If you step on it, you can get there in about 2.5 hours. If you step your foot down, honey, push your foot down, you can get there. No, that ain't too bad. Only thing is, if you want to be, have yourself a good time, I'm gonna stay overnight. I ain't trying to do up and back. I ain't doing that. I'm not doing that. All right, you all. So I have reached my destination. I hope we covered some of the things, because I just was going to just leave it alone. But I got so many requests about what I thought. So it's there, what I thought about Tyler. If you missed it in the beginning of this, red ball back. And I covered it in like 5 minutes. Sorry for being rude. Hello, chat room. Ciao. Welcome. But I'm out of here. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Listen, I'm thinking I may come back live later on this evening. Yeah, I may come back live. Hey, Casey. If I drove 2 hours, I'd pass the hell out. Yeah, so, you know how that goes. Right back at you, Britt. All right, y'all. I will catch y'all later.